I bought a new house. It's an old one, 4 bedrooms, 2 and 2 baths. It's got a library with 1920s wallpaper and a sunroom with windows that look out onto the garden. And best of all, it's got an attic. The previous owner left behind an old leather-bound journal. I found it in the attic. I sat down on the floor and blew off some of the dust before opening it. The pages smelled like mothballs and old books. There was something comforting about the smell, a sort of nostalgic familiarity that I couldn't quite place. Most of what I read were mundane entries. May 8, 1942, rain all day. Mr. Henderson from next door is selling victory bonds again. June 12, 1942, went to the market and bought strawberries and rhubarb for pie. July 3, 1942, the children are playing in the sprinkler and making mud pies in the yard. Nothing unusual, nothing disturbing, just a woman's everyday life during the war. And then there were these entries. July 19, 1942, the walls are whispering again. They always do this when the house is empty. August 26, 1942, I scrubbed the walls with a lye and the walls stopped whispering for a while. But now they're starting up again. September 23, 1942, the scratching has started again. It's coming from inside the walls. October 7, 1942, the scratching and the whispering won't stop. It's driving me crazy. I haven't slept properly in days. November 25, 1942, I heard movement in the walls tonight. Something big. It scraped against the lath and plaster. Whatever it is, it's growing stronger every day. December 22, 1942, I can feel the house breathing around me. Sometimes I think it wants me to join the voices. The scratching never stops. I can hear it under the plaster. They're waiting. And then the last entry. January 6, 1943, do not trust the walls. They whisper when the house is sleeping. They want me to join them. I can hear the scratching now. Inside, under the plaster, they are waiting. If you're reading this, it means I've already gone through the door. My eyes snapped up to the wall beside me. I could have sworn I heard it, a slow, deliberate scratching. Then I heard a whisper, a voice that sounded like it was coming from inside the wall. It called my name. I don't know how long I stood there frozen, staring at the wall, listening to the scratching and the whispers. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe an hour. Eventually, I forced myself to tear my eyes away from the wall and I walked out of the attic. When I went back into the attic later with a flashlight, I couldn't see anything. I checked the insulation in the wall, but it was just old, torn newspapers. The kind of thing that would have been used for insulation back in the 1940s. I didn't hear any scratching or whispering that night. But the next morning, after the first light had come, I went back into the attic. And in the attic, beside the old journal, was a pile of new dirt. I looked at the pile of dirt, then at the wall beside it. And I swear to God, if I hadn't gone to sleep, I would have seen it clawing its way out of the wall. Because now, in the attic, right beside the pile of dirt, there's another pile of dirt. And in the middle of it, a single white fingernail.